half for Cougar basketball. Cougars up 22-18 in this battle. Look to try to keep that momentum as they did in the first half, creating turnovers, moving the ball more and just, finding their shot selection, not forcing a lot of shots.
Tried to talk to Coach Dowd at halftime. However, super locked in his team, focusing on making sure this game ends up in the hands of the Cougars.
Yeah.
22-18. Even a 4-point game is a victory for the Cougars at the end. So
I mean, this is a big game for the Cougars.
So we'll get Duke Williams to inbound the basketball.
Little confusion here. Oh, Coach Dowden in finals just now walking out the locker room. Gabe Powell looks to bring the ball up for the Cougars, and we are underway with this second half. The Mules came out in the 2-3. Looked like they've gone back. Oh, no, they're going back to that 2-3. Look for a minute like they're coming man. It's weird.
Is this a 3-2 matchup zone?
That's what I'm trying to understand.
I believe this is a 3-2 matchup zone, as we've seen a little bit of one-on-one pressure here from the Mules.
It's a great rebound there by Landon Jackson. Gabe's floater.
Nice floater by Gabe Powell.
Down.
It'll be
nice touch there from the little man. It's not very little, but I like to call him little man.
Good hands there by Gabe Powell.
Little Mighty Mouse
He's
action.
Been very efficient at that all night,
yeah.
Catching his opponents off guard, stealing the basketball when they aren't expecting it.
Doyle looks to break down his defender, find Jackson short corner.
Good draw two in the short corner.
Looking for Buford.
Straight to Hurd.
Just a little long. Hurd looks to set up the offense for the Mules. Try to get some type of momentum. Williams.
Doesn't seem that the Mules have been able to pinpoint what defense the Cougars are exactly running. Trying to swap out between different offenses.
And they're setting screens. Like, he just tried to set a double screen on Landon Jackson, and he beats both of them as Doyle gets a steal. Good. Euro steps off the mark, but Landon Jackson misses to put back, puts it back up, misses it again.
Oh, my goodness. Just unable to finish close at the rim. The Cougars there had two good opportunities. A nice move there by Landon Doyle with the step through to finish, and then thought Landon Jackson might come in with a thunderous putback. However, just misses the layup there.
Yeah, I mean, he tried, but he just blocked by the rim, Connor. Blocked by the rim.
The rim actually has the most blocks in
Landon Doyle
history.
Landon Doyle draws an offensive foul on number 34 here for the Mules. Durden.
This one-on-one pressure the Mules are showing here at the high half court. I think Gabe Powell can be the one to expose that. He's the shiftiest guy the Cougars have as far as when it comes to ball handling. Maybe see him be the one to draw to and find the open guy the rest of the game.
Connor, I'm really confused with this defense here. It looks like a 2-3, and then when Duke Williams goes short corner, they kind of bag up. And looks like a 3-2. It's a nice
up and under there.
Short.
Spins off the iron, just barely misses it.
Good attack like I was saying, like look here in the 3-2, but when Duke Williams goes in the corners, Williams gets a nice spin move and one. Williams on Williams action there. And the Poplar Buff Williams will win that battle.
Nice spin and ability to find the rim there.
Little pirouette
Finish
action.
with the right hand through the contact. Nice move by, I almost said Tyler Durden, excuse me. Not Tyler Durden, that is Dallas Williams there for the Poplar Bluff Mules.
Williams' free throw is up and it is down. 3-point game here for the Mules. Aiden Buford's over in the middle. He finds him. No communication out there. I didn't hear a wolf call or anything.
Not at all. We get a nice back tap there by the Mules. However, the fast break is spoiled by Doyle. Nice defense there to stop the fast break.
Jackson looks to attack, kicks it back out to Powell. He looks to attack, finds Jackson in the corner, pump fakes, gets to the, gets down low. Duke Williams retains the ball. Look to reset the offense here. Powell's back up top. Finds Doyle. free throw line extended.
Doyle, it'll be Jackson. Nice jab step there. Buford finds Powell.
I mean, the Cougars, they're trying to attack the zone, but the Mules are great, moving their feet to where, help defense is.
Collapsing on all the drivers here early.
It's Williams picks up the foul.
Two-hand push there by Dallas Williams.
Maybe a little flagrant.
Dallas Williams has his second personal foul, second team foul.
See Douglas check back in for Powell. Buford will inbound the basketball.
Cougars look to run a high-low action with Landon Jackson and Duke Williams. Doyle attacks, picks to Buford. His pass, unnecessary dribble. Finest was open there. Buford attacks, dribbles back out,
nice
drop
spin
his
by
defender.
Buford.
Oh, off the mark. Doyle with the rebound.
Rattles around.
In a 3-second violation. Very questionable. He didn't really have possession of the ball. I mean, I don't know if that, matters, but.
Originally thought the call was going to be an out of bounds.
Yeah.
And we get a 3-second. A little questionable.
A little questionable. Duncan looks to bring the ball up for the Mules, trying to create some type of offense. As Landon Jackson gets a steal, goes up, gets the foul on Duncan. And he'll be shooting 2 at the line.
Number 5, Toby Duncan, that's his second personal foul, third team foul. Puts number 21, Landon Jackson, on the line. He will shoot 2.
This is a big game for the Cougars if they win. Great momentum going into districts.
1,000%. Always want to end on a high note at home. This is a great
Jackson
opportunity.
knocks down the first.
Cougars are holding strong with his 4-point lead.
Districts will be held at Orchard Farm. So, very hostile environment for the Cougars and anybody that's going there, honestly. Number 1 seed going into the district, very questionable with the schedule. But, hey, you can't argue with number 1 seed. Oh, push off by Williams. But Douglas gets the ball, looks to push. Jackson in the corner.
Another push by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, another one.
It's
Jackson 3-pointers up. Gets the foul on number 20, Corbin Thomas.
On the play of number 20, Corbin Thomas. That's his first personal foul.
It'll be Jackson to the line to shoot 3. Santana, if you didn't know, we are proposing the idea that we pick up the broadcast and hit the road for districts. You might see us in the booth at Orchard Farm. Road trip. See us in the booth at Orchard Farms for some district basketball.
I wouldn't mind it. A little hostile environment. Orchard Farm, great new school they just built. Beautiful gym.
Very beautiful. They got a nice new scoreboard.
Yeah.
Huge.
TNC on the road. Wouldn't mind it.
Wouldn't mind it at all.
Jackson misses both. To quote that from my man E40. Can't be scared, got a bust back, open fire.
Can't be scared.
Got a bust back, open fire. Jackson knocks down 1 free throw out of 3.
Markel Hurd.
Yeah.
Directing
great
his
pressure
troops.
here. Long pass. Ooh, just
barely finds Smith.
Barely, and another turnover.
Does it
pushes
straight
the
to
ball.
Douglas. He'll throw it ahead to Doyle.
Saves it from going out of bounds. Back out to Duke. One more to Finest Douglas. 3-pointer at the top. Short. Jackson with the rebound. Puts it up. And gets his own rebound again. Puts it up and draws a foul on Hurd. Great work out here by Jackson.
Fighting strong on the boards. Working his way to the free throw line.
Peyton Smith, that's his second personal foul, 15th foul. It's Landon Jackson on the line to shoot 2.
Second free throw. It's collected by Williams on the miss.
Williams looks to slowly push the ball up for the Mules. Great defense here. Great pressure by the Cougars. Hurd looks to drive on Williams. Spin move down low. Great defense by Williams. Questionable call. I mean, his hands were up the whole time.
Straight up on defense there. However, it'd be Durden to the free throw line. He'll draw the foul.
You honestly couldn't play that any better. There's nothing else you could have done.
Not sure how
Maybe, you know.
we get a foul there. Was going towards the basket, Williams was. Durden kind of.
He misses the first one. Ball does not lie.
Not at all, Santana.
Refs look to say, you know, Duke Williams, you know, just a little hovered over him. If he wasn't, you know, they're all the way straight up.
To each their own, I guess. Second free throw rattles around and falls for Mules.
Doyle looks to break this press. Gets through, gets to the middle, pass to Jackson. Great pass down to Duke Williams, and it is down. That is beautiful basketball by the Cougars.
And then we see Jackson hit the ground, writhing in pain there. Grabbing at her left knee there.
Looks to be in tears. Hopefully he's okay.
Tough scene out here. Landon Jackson wincing in pain. Jackson lifted to his feet with the help of the trainer and Coach Dowden.
Looks to be
Just very glad to see him even attempting to walk off on the court with the help of others.
Tried
Just
to put a little pressure on there.
hard scene to watch there. Not what you want to see heading into district basketball.
At all. Hopefully
Losing
he's
your
okay.
senior in the vein that pumps the heart of this Cougars team. Ferguson will bring the ball up for the Mules now.
Gabe
Powell
Powell
ends
flips
up
on the
floor.
ground. Gets it back on defense. Great attack here.
Good defensive
Great
rotation
pass
by Williams.
down to
They'll
Hurd.
find open Durden. Nice finish there by Durden.
Number 34, Sammy Durden.
Doyle will use the Williams screen.
Great hesitation. Finest Douglas looks to attack his mid-range shot.
2
down.
feet in the paint. Nice pull up there by Finest Douglas. Mules doing their best to find Durden down low.
As it
Nice
gets
hands
his
there.
turn-
Doyle
great
pokes
hands.
the pass away.
Powell looks to push and he slows down just to, reset. Finest Douglas open. Duke Williams, short corner attacks, hop steps. Powell attacks, pulls back out.
Powell uses the Williams screen. He'll find Doyle, baseline drive, left-hand float, rolls around the rim.
Duke Williams
not
look
fall.
down now. Maybe a little poke in the eye.
Williams still holding that left eye again. Might have caught another one. Earlier in the game, he was sent to the sideline to see the trainer after he caught an elbow. Seems to have inflicted
A lot
another
of
injury to that
big
same
injuries.
eye.
Both post players there for the Cougars. Maybe one can hop in. Landon Jackson still looks to be a little shaken up. Still looking
Not
at the
sure
trainer.
if we'll see Landon Jackson the rest of this game. Cougars might have to scrap and fight as hard as they can down low against the
Great. Ooh, just falls
much
in
taller
or hurt.
Mules team now.
Cougars look to probably get the last shot here. Doesn't give the Mules another shot. Doyle looks to break down. Powell's attacks, pulls it back out, slows it down.
Mules is now
28-7.
swapped to a man-to-man 3-2 sort of off or defense there. Playing the passing lanes, but guarding up on specific people when the ball is in their hands.
And a foul on Duncan.
Poplar Bluff foul number 5, Toby Duncan. That's his third personal
His
foul.
third personal.
Puts number 32, Gabe Powell's on the line. He'll shoot 2.
Jackson looks to be calmed down on the bench here. You know, maybe possibly get another look at him coming back in the game. Powell knocks down the first. Knocks down both 100% at the line. 10 seconds here left for the Mules. Look to push the ball down the court. Try to get a quick shot here before the fourth quarter.
Smith over the much shorter Mesa. Floater short off the iron. Powell, he'll put up the final shot from half, and it is short at the buzzer. Coach Dowden still holding on to the 8-point lead, looking to draw a little more out of his Cougars that they've now maybe possibly lost 2 impactful post players, the Cougars. Coach Dowden will look to rally his troops up and help them continue to fight and scrap through the adversity in these last 8 minutes of the basketball game.
Duke Williams looks like he's ready to check back in the game. Looks very, in the huddle, very active. So probably going to see him again. Landon Jackson looks like he's getting ice on his leg. Possibly, like you said, probably done the rest of the night. Just save him for district. It's not worth the risk.
Not at all. Also, there's still, granted, don't want to think about it, there is still a chance of possible bigger injuries.
Yeah.
Just hoping for the best, sending our prayers out, keeping our thoughts on Landon Jackson as he looks to capitalize on his final games, possibly this being the final game as a Cougar. Sending our prayers.
What can the Mules do, Connor? I'll say, what can the Mules do to get back into this game? Looks like he's been really lackadaisical. Took the Cougars for granted, and they're down 8.
They finally, in those last 3 minutes, seem to have found the sweet spot for their offense. Getting it down low to Sammy Durden, allowing him to go to work on whichever smaller Cougar defender will be on him. It's inevitable that the defender will be smaller, and he's just imposing his will down low.
Cougars look to be in the zone.
As they've run the same play 3 times in a row, the Mules have, to find that down
Williams,
low.
3-pointers up, long rebound. Buford kicks out to Doyle.
He'll slow the offense down.
Found Buford on the wing, 3-pointer long. Looks a little shaky there when shooting that. The Mules look to push the ball up again. Great help defense by Finest Douglas. Kicks out to number 12. He attacks on Mesa. Travel call.
Good defense there by the Cougars. We get a trap there down low. Forces the travel on number 34, Sammy Durden.
Great defense there by Will Mesa. You don't really see that a lot. Mainly known as the shooter on the team.
Still has the ability to move his feet on defense.
Yeah. As we said, I thought he was going to pull it there, Connor.
Almost takes the
Looks
shot
to be ready.
over the Durden.
Looks like he's calling for it again. Finest attacks, gets
Look
the
at a
offensive
charge call
foul.
on Finest Douglas. Nice defense there by number 10, Devin Ferguson. Hold his ground and draw that charge there.
Hurd looks to push the ball up for the Mules. Oh, little confusion there on defense, but he misses it. Williams will retain the rebound for the Mules. His 3-pointer up, out.
Rebounded by Douglas. He'll push
He
the
looks to
pace,
push the
splits
ball
the
up the court.
defenders. Mesa open in the corner. He finds him.
Red
3
Rifles
balls
up and
good. Knocks it down.
Like we said, Connor, he's the shooter. When he's hot, the team is hot.
Can't leave him open or he'll expose you. Knocks it down from the corner there.
Hurd looks like he's calling for the ball again. Great hands by Buford.
Cougars really need to do a good job at denying this entry pass.
Durden calling for that last pass. My apologies. Durden looks like he's going to shoot. Pump fakes, kicks out to Duncan. His
Number
3-pointer's up short. Doyle with the rebound. Coach Dowden looks to slow his team down. No rush with a lead here.
quick trigger over the contest there from Duncan. The Mules maybe getting a little bit impatient on offense, trying to force shots now. As we get an 8-footer. Nice shot there by Landon Doyle. Duncan finds Ferguson Williams. Buford all over him. Nice contest on the fadeaway, spin turnaround. Nice defense there by Buford.
Since that first long three, Williams really hasn't done anything for the Mules.
Not at all. A little bit of some bark and no bite here tonight for Williams.
It's Gabe Powell's layup off the mark.
Williams will find Durden ahead. He'll collect the pass to go up over the shorter Mesa and draw the foul. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Foul number 14, Will Mesa, his first, team second. Puts Sammy Durden on the line, he'll shoot 2.
Durden's first free throw is down. Checking in for the game for the Mules, number 20, Corbin Thomas. Takes out Ferguson.
Cougars have grown this lead to now 12 points, the largest lead of the game so far.
Durden goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. He'll get subbed out. Checking in for the Mules, Justin Briscoe. Mules look to be a little more fired up, a little more pressure. Great pass. Ooh, Buford goes up and draws the foul on Baby Chet.
Nice attack there by Aiden Buford. He'll head to the line.
That foul be on Justin Briscoe for the Mules.
With number 10, Aiden Bufford on the line, he will shoot 2.
Now we see Poplar Bluff coach referring to our referee as Brett, first name basis here. Not playing out to favor the Mules tonight. Still leading in the foul category throughout the night.
So Buford misses the first at the line. Second free throw's up. Short. Mules get the rebound.
Thomas, he'll look to find Williams, set up the offense for the Mules.
Three-pointer up for the Mules.
Deep three, short off the iron, rebounded by Powell.
With the rebound. Oh, little telegraph there by Gabe Powell. Saw that pass coming miles away.
Almost get another steal from behind by Buford.
Great
there it is. Knocks it out from behind. A little bit of back and forth there from the bench and Buford. See a smile there after he shows his ability to make up for it on
like
defense.
A little trash talking again, get a little fired up.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. You got 4 minutes and 30 seconds
left.
Oh,
great.
Williams.
Great IQ play there by Williams. Throws it off the back of Finest Douglas and gets the easy 2 for the Mules. 9-point lead here for the Mules with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Finest Douglas looks to push the ball up the court. Will Mesa's open in the corner. Not a sight you want to see when Will Mesa's open. He will hurt you.
He'll find Mesa. There it is.
His three-pointer, red rifle. Short board.
Put back by Buford. Nice rebound there.
Williams looks to attack. His three-pointer's up. Long again. I mean, he can't figure out how to get the shot down. Durden's three-pointer, I'm sorry, short. Doyle with the rebound, looks to push. Finds Will Mesa down low. Pump fakes, gets the easy 2 for the Cougars. Lead has been pushed back to 13. Durden's three-pointer's up again, and it is down this time. 10-point lead here for the Cougars with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left.
You know, it seems anytime
and another push out by Finest Douglas
finds some success on offense, the Cougars respond with a little more offense of their own.
Yeah.
Consistent theme throughout the night. Every time the lead shrinks just a little bit, the Cougars expand it just a little bit. So we get a timeout by Coach Dowden. And final 3 minutes remaining here, Santana. What do you think the Cougars do to hold out this last 3 minutes and keep this 10-point lead?
Don't allow the Mules to find some type of offense in the last 3 minutes. You know, not play a keep-away game, but, you know, keep a steady pace of the game. Be in control of the game and just limit the turnovers. You know, as we just seen a quick one for Finest Douglas. You know, he's been pushing off a little lately. He's got 2 calls on him, so you just look to see, minimize that, take care of the basketball, find the easy pass, do not force anything, and you will be victorious in this game, honestly.
Yep, I think true statement there. Hold on to the basketball, limit the turnovers. If they come out these last 3 minutes with no turnovers, you can guarantee it. Sign this game off. Cougars basketball win.
This is a big win for the Cougars. They're at a very bad height advantage. You know, with Landon Jackson going down early in the third quarter, and then Duke Williams being out. Oh, he looks like check back in. So this is a big win, honestly.
And despite the lack of evidence here that the Mules are a very good basketball team and program, they are a pretty good basketball team and program, historically speaking. You know, last year had their
first 3-pointer long, I'm sorry. Little fight for the rebound, but Juice Doyle retains the rebound and passes it back to Finest Douglas.
You know, the Mules had their way against the Cougars last year, and this is just a little bit of a different story tonight. Cougars
very handsy there by Hurd. Landon Doyle draws the foul on Hurd.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
It will be the Mules' second team foul. Not a lot of fouls. I mean, you know, it's been a decent amount, but, you know, the refs have really been letting the boys play here tonight.
Yeah, the fouls have not taken control of this game at all. The boys out here have been allowed to play their basketball, physical basketball, and you like to see it, especially in a game like this where, you know, there are some competitive players out here that have seen some flares of tension rise. It just occasionally see a foul there on the floor. It'll be on number 4, Williams. That's his third. As Doyle draws it, it'll be Cougar basketball there on the baseline. Buford inbound.
Finest Douglas looks to wrap around. Buford needs to get the ball in. Finds Will Mesa. His 3-pointer over the defender. Off the mark. Long.
A little bit of hesitation there. Maybe if he shoots that first time, that shot's good. But nonetheless, still a good shot. Nice pull there by Will Mesa.
Never mind a Will. You can never be disappointed in a Will Mesa 3-pointer attempt.
Cannot there, especially over the taller defender, you know, shows that contests don't matter. Wasn't afraid to shoot it, you know, a little bit of hesitation, but still pulled it nonetheless.
Doyle looks to slowly bring the ball up for the Cougars. Look to waste some time here. Durden looks to try to get some type of defensive steal, turnover, or something. Doyle attacks, kicks out to Finest Douglas. His 3-pointer on the wing. Short, where he gets his own rebound. Pump fakes, puts it up, and a travel. Travel called there on the Cougars. Nevertheless, great move there by Finest Douglas. Get the defender in the air, take that extra step. He got it down, but, you know, just ref saw something different. You can't argue with the call.
Can't argue with the call. Be Durden to inbound the basketball for the Mules.
Hurd looks to attack Doyle. Great pick, help defense, and another foul by Duke Williams. Needs to stay on his feet there. Maybe he doesn't get that foul call.
Cougar foul number 11, Duke Williams. Third personal.
10-point lead here for the Cougars with 2 minutes remaining. Powell checks in for Mesa. Williams will inbound the ball for the Mules. Kicks it out to Hurd. Duncan looks to reset the offense. Williams gets the ball at the top.
Douglas. Yeah. Ferguson will find Hurd. Mules find Durden, short corner.
Hurd's 3-pointer's up. Short. Just a little wind in the building, I guess.
Just a little bit. Rebounds collected by Williams. Controlled by Douglas. He'll find Williams ahead.
Great stop. Great block there by Durden.
The ball will be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Buford. It'll be Mules basketball. Just a minute 26 remaining. 10-point game. Mules are running out of time here.
Yeah, they need to pick it up, Connor, if they want to win this game.
Moving way too slow on offense.
Yeah, they just been moving slow all night, honestly.
As they're still walking the ball up. A minute 15 left, and they're down 10 points. They might want to pick the pace up here.
Williams looks to break down Douglas, gets to the short corner, pulls up, and it is down. Doyle inbounds the ball to Powell. I can see some pressure here from the Mules. They want to win this game, but not a lot. And they finally get the foul.
Foul number 1, Roman Thrash. Thrasher, that is their
They've got two more to, actually one more to give.
fourth
So,
team foul.
Might need to start sending the Cougars to the line here sooner
Yeah.
than later.
I mean, honestly,
Not
just like they
gonna
don't
play
really
it.
care about winning this game.
Not at all. They haven't shown much sense of urgency all night.
Yeah. They get another foul there on her, which will send Landon Doyle to the line.
Foul on Thrasher, that is his fourth personal foul, fifth team foul. But number 3, Landon Doyle on the line to shoot 2.
Cougars struggled at the line all season. Maybe this is a test of their.
They've been very efficient tonight, though.
Aiden Buford tonight been very impactful for the Cougars on defense.
Yeah.
Collected 4 steals so far, running everywhere on the court.
Great hustle as we have a little one running down the baseline. Let's show a little more hustle than the Mules tonight. I mean,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit. Buford's
Buford.
3-pointers up.
Up and nothing but net. Nice shot there by
And
Aiden
that
Buford.
might be the dagger for the Mules. As we were just talking about Buford, he comes in at second 3-pointer of the night. And,
Extending this lead to
and
12.
just draws the foul on Buford.
You know, he was straight up, but Hurd does a good job at selling that call there. Goes into the body of Buford, draws the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, 6-game losing streak for the Cougars. This is what they really needed. They needed this momentum to go into districts and compete for a district championship. As Hurd misses the first free throw.
Yep, they get to look towards the brighter side of things now. Half glass full rather than empty. Despite the record, it does not matter. They're washed clean. They get a new chance to build a new reputation during districts and see if they can take advantage of that now.
Little
coming
chatter
off a
from the
win.
bench of the Mules and Finest Douglas. As we have another foul on Williams, I believe. Yes.
Foul number 4, Dallas Williams. That's his 4th personal foul.
See Gabe Powell head to the line there after drawing the foul in the front court. Cougars might want to try to throw the ball ahead more, run some time off the clock.
Yeah.
Free throw line, not their best friend so far, but maybe they're preparing themselves for some tight games in districts here.
Powell
First
missed
short.
First short, yeah. Once again, congratulations to Caleb Dyer, going back-to-back state champion.
Congratulations is right.
I mean, he's the man of the year for the rest of the school year, honestly.
Yep.
Not the Glazed man, but
name
when
won't
you
be
go
forgotten.
back-to-back, it will never be forgotten. One of the greatest wrestlers in Lutheran history. And it's hard to debate that when you go back-to-back. You can't really debate it. And if anybody tries to debate, he just holds his hands up with the ring. His Hurd's 3-pointer is down. And a quick timeout for the Mules.
Coach Dowden, frustrations are growing here in the final 30 seconds. Cougars' lead has shrunken to 9 now.
I mean, even with it up, Coach Dowden still wants his players top-notch. He wants to perform from start to the finish.
In the final 30 seconds, the Cougars, don't want to just let off the gas.
Absolutely.
Any lead is still manageable. In high school basketball, 9 points can be knocked away in 3 shots.
Quickly,
And
3 shots. Yeah.
Cougars need to finish out strong here.
Absolutely.
Keep their foot on the pedal heading into the end of this game and
Yeah.
heading into districts. Don't let up.
Don't let it up at all, yeah. Absolutely. And that's also you want to, like I said, carry on into districts. Can't let up. Can't take anybody lightly in districts. Crazier things have happened. Looks to set a screen. Gabe Powell inbounds the ball for the Cougars. Looks to run around, try to waste some time before draws a foul. Buford gets the ball, and he'll finally draw the foul. That will send Buford to the line to shoot 2.
Foul number 1, Thrasher. That is his 5th personal foul.
That'll be 5 for Markel Hurd. So he'll sit down for the rest of the game. Not a lot of time, 24 seconds left. So Buford's first free throw. Long off the iron. Second free throw is down. And that is a 10-point lead for the Cougars. Like to play.
Mules throwing the ball around, trying to speed the offense up. Just slowed down by Williams.
Looks to back down Doyle.
Still no sense of urgency. Runs off 16 seconds on the clock to work a two-pointer. Kind of just killed the game there.
Yeah.
Cougars going to walk away with the win here. 8-point lead. Nothing the Mules can do.
Great win here for the Cougars tonight, honestly. Final game of the season. Hopefully Landon Jackson is okay. Get him back next week for districts. So it's just something we look forward to, But this was a great quality win here for the Cougars tonight going into districts. They really needed this. Like I said, we want to pray and hope Landon Jackson's okay. Get him back. Hopefully nothing serious. Just, maybe some little bruising, honestly. But, we'll get a report soon. Looks to be a little pain trying to walk, but he is walking. Just a little limp. Looking at the stats here, free throw line, the Cougars were very good. They knocked down 16 free throws to 4, and they led points. Points. As Connor Harrison has Coach Dowden, and he'll get an interview. All right, and that will do it for tonight. We want to thank you for tuning in to Lutheran Network with your host here, Connor Harrison and Santana Barnes. Possibly get to see us next week again. If not, we've had a great season with you. We love talking. This is something we love to do, something we possibly can have a future in.
We appreciate everybody that it takes to put on this broadcast and everybody that tunes in week and week out. Thank everybody. And maybe we'll get to pick it up and see the road.
C&T on the road, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Be exciting. Thank you guys. See you later.
And we're out.